Well, let's start with this. Bit of a close-up as to how these rocks in the foreground are coming. You can see there's quite a bit of texture, and you can see that the rocks in this area are quite three-dimensional. And of course they're catching a little more light. Still not much sunlight. You wouldn't call it sunlight. The painting actually still looks quite nocturnal. But as we move to the left, we go a little bit colder, a little bit purpler. A little bit more purple. And they're a little more two-dimensional, which is fine. That's all in the interest of keeping our attention focused on, well, this area, I suppose. Oops, sorry. Now let me back out a little bit. And just, maybe I'll just tell you the colors that I used here. Yes, I'm less hairy today. Okay, so the colors in these rocks are, the base again is raw umber. And with that raw umber being used as the mother color, I've added little bits around that mother color on my palette of ultramarine blue, burnt sienna, yellow ochre, and alizarin crimson. The yellow ochre and alizarin crimson have really been reserved for just a few highlights here and there. And the ultramarine blue and alizarin crimson and a hint of and some raw umber have been reserved for here, for really the shadows and getting off to the edge. This, for a distant hill or edge, may be still a little bit too brown. I may go more purple. I may not, because then I have a massive purple. This bush could stand a little more contrast. I think that what I'll do is possibly, well, this line happens to line up with the hill line, so I have to change that. And this might be a little darker on the shadowy side and where the light catches it. I'm definitely going to put in a few shots of, it'll be ultramarine blue and yellow ochre and hints of white, to put some sparkle on this bush, to put a little more light on it. These trees, I really like the shape of them. They're evergreen, so they can stay quite dark, and they provide a nice dramatic barrier between this and this, you know? Keeps things very interesting. So I don't know that I'm going to put any more light on them, but I think what I'm going to do is give hints of, or indications of, here and there, a little bit of trunk. Just showing through, you know? Maybe not all of them, but maybe just one, maybe two, I don't know, we'll see. That again will add to the three-dimensionality of this area. I guess that's about it, really. Next I'm going to put on my water wings and play in the water. We're going to be going similar to the color theme that's up here, but our base won't be, well, it'll be greener, more than likely. Yeah, it might be more purple too. I don't know. We'll see. I'm just going to have to feel my way around it. But honestly, I haven't worked very much today at all. As threatened. You saw that block of wood I had on the last video. Well, I've only done that much to it. You can see the saw blade burn it a little bit, but you know, I don't have a nice shop. I don't have great equipment. None of that stuff. But I'm pretty handy. I'm pretty handy with my hands. So I'll make it work. Slow progress. And Christmas tree shopping. I gotta back up here. Okay. See you next time, guys. Have a good weekend. We'll probably talk to you tomorrow.